There's a large number of white people that don't want black people in their neighborhoods, don't want them in their stores, don't want them in their schools, although they can't do anything about that. And the school is one good example of why they don't want them there. Because in our schools now that we have blacks and whites, there are two cultures in the schools, and mostly the blacks and the whites stay separate, and it's fragmented the community spirit of all of our public schools, and that's why they're performing so poorly. Many of them don't want them in their neighborhood because they don't want their children to marry, date and then marry black people and then have kids that don't look like them and marry into cultures that they don't understand. So they won't understand their in-laws and, their whole, they look at black communities and they don't want that in their community. They don't want to live in a black community. It's full of crime and there's a lot of poverty, and maybe those problems in the black community aren't reflective of black people, but their situation. But most white people aren't that concerned with the whole world. They're just concerned with their own world, and they just want their own safety. And there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. Now, maybe they are going to have to get over that so we can do the things to be strong as a country, so we can have black people be citizens equal to white citizenry. And maybe we're going to have to intermarry and interbreed and get over that because we can, and so it's probably going to happen. But to yell at these people and vilify them for feelings that are very natural and would be the same if black people would have also if they were in the majority, or any other race, you can look at it all over the globe. It's exactly how the Chinese and the Japanese feel and are still, acting it out today. It's very normal. So to vilify these people is to push them away and to not do anything to help the problem, but just to work out your own feelings of something that's not helpful. And so we need to say, I understand that you can have different feelings about this and that doesn't make you an evil person. Let's talk about what is possible. And what's possible and what's real, once you get somebody to realize that you'll respect their feelings and still talk to them, then you can start having a conversation that'll fix things.